Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Giga Geeks podcast. I am your host, the Giga Gamer Dad, and with me tonight is my beautiful co-host, BPDC PTSD,
Like,
aka the Panda. I didn't even have to look at it this time.
you, you had to prove that you can read.
I can't even read it. Your name is just so small on my thingy. This is episode 42, ladies and gentlemen, the second one in our new year. We're going to be discussing next gen consoles, New World, and whatever else we decide that we want to discuss. Because I have a few articles about PlayStation and Xbox and their new consoles coming out, so we'll see what they have to say. And
Good lord, already?
what?
Oh, just a spam chatter.
Oh yeah, we get those quite a bit. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, how's your week been?
It's been a week. I have no words. I had Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off. I went back to work Tuesday and I'm like, why are they wanting me in management?
You.
I'm like, I shouldn't be allowed to work here.
When was it? I think last Friday I ended up sleeping up until the time I'm actually supposed to be at work. And my wife came in like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." I'm like, "No, I probably slept through my alarm. It's my fault." And so I called uh the guy that's in charge of the yard, and I was like, "Yeah, brother, I'm going to be about 30 minutes late tonight." He's like, "Oh, what happened?" And I told him, and he's like, because the guy that's in charge of the yard right now used to be my assistant.
Gotcha.
So he's like, "You covered for me enough, man. Just get here when you get here.
All is well.
All is well." And so I get it. The week's been hell. I called out on Sunday because my wife went down to New York to go see the Sabrina Carpenter concert.
Oh, that's
And
right. I forgot about that.
I had to pick up the kids the Monday morning, and there was no way I was going to be able to work that night and then pick up the kids and wait until my wife got home at like she didn't get home until like almost 5. Like I fed the kids dinner. That's how late it was.
Eesh.
So I was glad that didn't happen.
What work?
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
I ended up spending most of that play day playing Skull and Bones because they have a Halloween update come out. I take that back. I
Ooh.
didn't play Skull and Bones. The Halloween update came out this Tuesday. I played a bit of the Outer Worlds 2 for half the day and Jurassic World Evolution 3 for the other half.
Oh no, I saw that you were playing dinosaurs. I almost messaged you like, how's the TISM going?
Well, you probably would have messaged me and I would have been playing it on my ROG Xbox Ally because that's how I've been playing it upstairs.
Oh, that's cool though. How's it running for you?
It the bigger parts start to like bog down as it does on the console as well, so I don't know really what it is. It might just be optimization issues, but right now it runs pretty well. So I'm excited to keep playing that. It's a way to grind through the campaign.
This guy jumped up and reminded me he had a flea bath the other day.
Better than a skunk bath.
Well, he got into bed and he has that little bald spot.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I was like, what the heck? So I start looking and there's just fleas. I'm like, ah!
Tonks came in one day and,
No.
oh, look, your other half's here.
Wow.
That's a first.
I know. I can't remember the last time he was in here.
I don't think he ever has been. Him
Zing.
and Wes.
Ugly dog.
Anyways, Tonks came in one night after going to the bathroom, and I didn't think anything of it because she didn't smell then. But I came downstairs and I smelled skunk really bad, and I went upstairs to see if it was outside. And I went into our room, and that's when the smell hit me because Tonks is crate trained. So she had gone into her crate, sat, and it just fermented. I was so fucking pissed.
I would be too.
My wife had a vacuum shaver delivered to the house within an hour because she was she was in Maine when this happened. I had both the kids. Tonks made me mad, so I put her away, and I had to shave the dog while dealing with both the kids, and then I had to put them to bed to go upstairs, and then I showered her with every single shampoo and soap that we had in that shower. Joke's on you, Goff. I don't talk to my mom, and I buy my own Legos. So we have a few news articles tonight. PlayStation 6 has rumors for their next PlayStation console, and so does Xbox. But we're going to start with PlayStation 6s because it only gets more expensive from there.
Wait. Go on. Just
let's just jump right in, shall we? Boom. I did it. I did it.
Look at you. It's
this
just
is by
Greg's here.
Yeah, right. This is by Rory Mellon. It came out October 15th, so about 15 days ago, which still is close enough for us to cover. This is at, what is this? Tom's Guide. It's basically like a tech reviews site, so.
And I drank my water, by the way.
Atta girl. I brought mine.
No, Greg redeemed to hydrate.
The PS6 latest rumors and leaks for the next PlayStation console. The PS5 generation is still in its prime, but online whispers about PlayStation 6 or PS6 are already increasing in intensity, adding fuel to the flames. Last year, a Sony executive noticed that the PS5 is set to shortly enter the latter stage of its life cycle, so attention is clearly shifting towards the future. Before diving into numerous PS6 rumors and supposed leaks that have already surfaced, it's important to caveat everything at present by noting that as of now, Sony has not yet even confirmed the existence of the PS6. There are no concrete details whatsoever, so everything you read regarding the PS6 from price rumors and potential spec sheets should be taken with a significant grain of salt. For now, the PS6 is merely a hypothetical console. Let's stop here for a second. So, I've looked at some of these spec sheets, and they're okay. They're gonna get the job done for sure. Price wise, I have not seen anything about price, but I would expect that with the way that the consoles are going right now, you're looking at about $1,000.
Yeah, Greg just said that. He's like, yeah, 1K for consoles.
Oh, buddy, if only you knew what I spent on my latest.
I think you know. I'd pretty sure for him.
My handheld is $1,000.
Crazy.
But it does what I want. That's what I care about. Well, just wait until we talk about the Xbox, because there are theories. Let's continue. Of course, considering the continued success of the PS5 and the beefed up PS5 Pro, alongside the overall strength of the PlayStation brand and its overall importance within Sony's profile, I think we can say with confidence that a successor system is inevitable. The PS5 will almost certainly continue to be Sony's flagship gaming platform for at least a couple more years. But with the PS6 rumor mill already churning, I've gathered up all the early speculation and unconfirmed details floating around on Sony's next-gen hardware. So this is what they found. When it comes to next-gen hardware, the question in most gamers' mind initially is, when will it launch and how much will it cost? Of course, considering that Sony hasn't announced a PS6, these are not questions we can answer with any degree of certainty. Certainly, there's no confirmed release date for the PS6, and we do not have any price details for the PS6. Diving into the realm of logical speculation, it appears likely that the PS6 could launch in 2027, potentially in November of that year, and would be a 7-year gap between the PS6 and PS5, which is the same time frame as we saw between PS4 and PS5, and also between PS3 and PS4. Sony has also favored a November release date for the last 3 generations of PlayStation consoles, making November 2027 as good a guess as any at the present, and the likelihood of a 2027 release date appears to be increasing. Let's see if there it is. Similarly, we're only able to speculate on the PS6 price at the present. The base PS5 launched in 2020 for $499, with a refreshed PS5 Slim model following in 2023, sticking at $499. Here's what a lot of people don't realize is that the PS5 Slim should have been a cheaper option because it didn't have a disc drive, but they kept it at the same price as the disc version. However, me knowing this within the industry, always find it weird that whenever anybody complains about console hikes, it's always about Xbox.
Was Xbox cheaper?
Xbox came out, the Series X came out about that, and I think the Series S at the time was $299 or $399. Like it was $100 or so cheaper. But we had price hikes since then. But when they announced and launched the PS5 Slim, which would be a mid-gen refresh without a disc drive, you would think that it would be cheaper because it didn't have a disc drive, but it wasn't. It was the same price.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, well, we're about to talk about the price hikes. This was recently raised to $549, with Sony citing the challenging economic environment as the reason for the mid-gen price hike. Meanwhile, PS5 Pro arrived in November 2024, costing an eye-watering $699, and this has also increased over the summer to $749. We're now in an era of consoles where they appear to be getting more expensive in the years following launch. Xbox Series X has received price increases of its own rather than becoming cheaper over the years. For this reason, it's hard to see PS6 costing less than the current price of the PS5 Slim. I wouldn't be so sure it will match the price of the PS5 Pro. A $700 base console would be a tough sell, so $599 to $649 is my guess. We won't talk about specs right now because they are still also a grain of salt. But the pricing is where we're going to stick at for today, because here's the issue with that. My current handheld, the Asus ROG Xbox Ally, was $999. We're going to get into what Xbox is thinking about planning on doing next. But as far as PlayStation goes, they would have to compete with what Xbox is doing. And looking at the way their business structure is, Sony seems very behind the times when it comes to gaming. And they have to price this thing so competitively to get it to sell, as opposed to what these other systems are going to be offering next generation.
Right.
Let's let me. This is at Tech Radar. Just trying to. There we go. Ooh, yeah, boy, big picture. I got the next one ready. Let's go.
Look at you did it.
This is from TechRadar.com by Demi Williams, published October 21st, 2025. So less than 10 days ago. Next gen Xbox consoles is officially in development as Microsoft confirms it's working on its hardware. Speaking to Variety at Microsoft's new Asus ROG Xbox Ally handheld, Bond touched on the future of Xbox, teasing plans for next gen hardware that is now in development. We are 100% looking at making things in the future, said Bond. We have our next gen hardware in development. We've been looking at prototyping, designing. We have partnerships we've announced with AMD around it, so that is coming. What we saw here was an opportunity to innovate in a new way. I'm just going to change this, go back to what it was. This is ridiculous. Where were we? I'm lost now.
Didn't you?
Oh, yep, right down here. What we saw here was an opportunity to innovate in a new way and to bring gamers another choice. In addition to our next gen hardware, we are always listening to what players and creators want. When there is a demand for innovation, we're going to build it. Bond's comments follow a string of rumors that suggest that Microsoft is no longer developing hardware after the company made massive changes to Xbox Game Pass and increased the price of its Ultimate membership. Shortly after, Microsoft denied the rumors they had canceled its next-gen hardware plans, reaffirming its commitment to Xbox consoles in a statement. We are actively investing in our future first-party consoles and devices designed, engineered, and built by Xbox. For more details, the community can revisit our agreement announcement with AMD, Microsoft said. So, while Microsoft is yet to officially announce the next-gen Xbox, additional rumors claim that the console, as well as the PS6, is targeting a 2027 launch and that it will be more powerful than Sony's hardware. I mean, we've heard that before. We definitely have. I mean, Xbox, I still think is the better option. However, it really depends on what you're looking to get out of it. And there is that damn fly again. I swear to God, I will find
What
you
were
and I
you
will kill you.
using, by the way, to get the fly?
A hand vac. I vacuum up and I let him die in the chamber. not sociopathic at all.
It's fine. I do it with spiders.
I mean, I do it to spiders too. I mean, my man cave is the most vacuum room in this house.
Oh, jeez.
I got another one, and this is the reason why I'm saying that Sony is gonna have to step it up, otherwise they're gonna fall behind. And why would anybody go with a PlayStation when these next consoles will be offering so much more? This is I hit the stupid button. This is from Forbes by Paul Tassi. The next Xbox is one unique, overlooked concept. A new exclusive report from Windows Central. Oh, when was this published? October 28th. So it's newer. A new exclusive report from Windows Central has detailed what it claimed to be the next generation of Xbox, or at least one iteration. It's effectively an Xbox gaming PC, merging the concept of a PC and console, including the ability to run multiple storefronts, not just Microsoft's own. Plus, it would have the ability to run all your Xbox games, even last generation ones, and because of the multiple storefront concept, it could potentially run Steam ported PlayStation games like God of War and Ghost of Tsushima. Battle.net means it could play World of Warcraft. Wild times. The cost of this, however, is an open question, and some are predicting north of $1,000. With all these capabilities, this would likely not be the only piece of Xbox hardware, but it would be a steep ask. The question at a certain point is, why not just buy yourself an actual gaming PC and use an Xbox controller? I'm going to stop here for a second, and I'm going to say my two cents. I've been playing with the ROG Xbox Ally for 2 weeks. About 2 weeks? Yeah, about 2 weeks, because it came out the 16th. And I am absolutely loving this piece of hardware. My uncle has been playing God of War on his. I've been playing Outer Worlds. I've been playing Jurassic World Evolution. I've even been playing games on Steam like Mirthwood. And I went out and bought a 4 terabyte SSD to upgrade it so I could install all the games I want from multiple storefronts and be able to play them all in one place. And that to me is such, as a gamer who gamed in multiple places, being able to have everything on one system is a game changer. Yes, I can technically do that with my PC now, but that's not where I want to play. I don't want to sit in this chair that's uncomfortable to sit in multiple hours of the day, Because when I game for hours, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to. I sit here and build Legos maybe an hour at a time. After that, I'm like, okay, I'm done. My butt hurts.
Yeah.
And then, like, I want to sit in my huge ass sofa thing that I have in front of my desk right now, stare at my big ass TV, and play a game and not move. Like, the idea of having a console like PC for people like myself that don't have the time or the ability. I have the ability, I just don't want to build my own PC is more convenient for somebody like myself that wants it all wrapped up in a nice box I can plug in on my TV and just play. Yeah. Shazam the Doombug. I like that. Just said if there are rumors, if their rumors are true, Xbox is going to be making that money, and I guarantee you that I can see PlayStation guys jumping ship, knowing that they could probably get everything on one box. And here's the thing: you can hook up a PlayStation controller if that's why you like PlayStation up to my Xbox ROG Ally. Nobody's to say you won't be able to do that with the next gen console either.
Yeah.
So if it's all about peripherals, why not play in the best place possible? It may be extra money, but you're going to have all your storefronts in one location. And especially with Xbox being more backwards compatible than with Xbox being more backwards compatible than PlayStation is, like this is why I haven't jumped ship. I can go back and play my Xbox 360 games still. Try playing Fable? I love Fable. All three of the Fables.
Well, that's the other thing is, I guess the anniversary was Xbox 360. Although, since I have you guys in here, am I echoing on like the actual stream? Fuck!
You are? I don't hear you echoing.
I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna leave you to do all the talking then.
That's fine. Exactly. It is a dream to play on one console, and that's the exact reason why I bought the ROG Xbox Ally X, is because I'm playing all these games right now on a handheld and absolutely loving the experience. Granted, it's not all the Xbox games, but I can cloud stream the Xbox games. Therefore, I'm still playing it on my handheld. Let's continue with this. Beep. Did I already do this? The cost of this hardware, however, is an open question. So we're predicting north of 1,000. Yeah. Yeah, we already did that. However, while those are the big headlines, what's caught my eye is that Microsoft would do with a device in terms of online play, as in it would not charge for it. Oh yes, okay. There would be no required Xbox Game Pass Core subscription, which is currently $10 a month to allow for online play for console games. It is practically mandatory if you own a console. That's another thing. I've read this in multiple places. If they do this, and it is going to be a PC console hybrid, you are not going to be paying for online play anymore because there's no point for it. Because now you're playing on a PC and you don't pay for internet connection with a PC. So that's a plus for those of us that like to play multiplayer games. The idea is that because this thing is mostly PC, it wouldn't make sense to charge for that, when obviously the only thing you need for a PC online play is an existing internet connection. But paying to access console multiplayer has been the norm for decades now, Whether this would affect the rest of the market is unclear. PlayStation is presumably not making a PC console hybrid out of the PS6, and it would seem unlikely they'd charge their $10 a month or bundle pricing for online multiplayer access through PlayStation Plus Essential. It is also not the case that PlayStation feels particularly threatened at this point, unless the next generation of Xboxes is a monumental success. And that's what I'm saying. The potential of the Xbox is gonna it has enough power to blow the PlayStation out of the water. PlayStation is a locked and closed ecosystem where you can only play games that PlayStation says you can play on their device, and Xbox is over here saying, you have 600 games on your Steam library? Yeah, bring them over.
I'm gonna try something really quick. Hold on. You keep doing the thing.
Okay, keep your pants on, though. It has always been extremely irritating to pay for an internet connection, then also have to pay a monthly fee on top of that to even have access to core features for most of your games. If Microsoft did this and broke tradition by offering free access to its hybrid console, it would at least negate some of the higher price. If this console is widely adopted, this could complicate Microsoft Xbox Game Pass subscriptions' goal with less subscriptions and less revenue if suddenly the core part of the Game Pass subs are reduced. I suppose the idea is that the triple-priced Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscription is meant to be the thing they are pushing the most. This idea would be both a boon to the consumers and complicated for Xbox. I'm curious if they actually go through with it, should all this information be correct. I can't hear you. I can read your voice. I can read your lips. But that does my audio listeners no luck. Nothing.
Okay. Am I still echoing?
Are you? What do you have in your room that's on? What has a microphone in your room? What else can be connected to your thing?
I plugged in earbuds. I can hear me in my ears. So no, I'm not echoing.
Dunebug says no.
Okay, cool. I'll just get to hear myself.
All right. I mean, no. I mean, you're locked in your head all the time anyways. Are you one of those people that don't have an inner monologue? Because I do.
Oh, I do.
I talk to myself all the time. My wife doesn't. I do. I don't. She doesn't, though.
So,
she's like, you're crazy. I'm like, absolutely.
I figured this out in therapy. When I talk down on myself in my head, it's in my mother's voice.
Surprising.
I know. Anyways.
So, with what we just discussed, the rumor has been anywhere between $1,000 to $1,500 for the next gen hardware. Rumored, obviously. But if it is capable of doing everything that I want at that price point, then I would jump on that in a heartbeat, considering that to get a decent gaming computer, to do everything I would want, let me rephrase that, to do everything I would want in a gaming computer would cost me anywhere between $2,500 to $3,000.
And that's getting the mid stuff.
Mid to high range, yes. So it's one of those things that yeah, $1,500 for the next Xbox? Absolutely. Right?
Because that's going to have Steam with it still, right?
Steam, Epic, GOG.
Yeah, so at that point,
I'm going to have all these storefronts, and if you subscribe to Amazon Prime, you get free games between GOG and Amazon Prime. You're already going to have a built-in library when you buy this thing. I've been playing a PlayStation game on an Xbox branded device for 2 weeks as well. I've been playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Like, it is not going to happen at this point.
Yeah.
They already Xbox Ally and the Xbox Ally X sold out within the first day. Well, the Xbox Ally X is the one that sold out. You could still get the white one for a while. But that is a telltale sign that people want to be able to take their entire library, not just segments of it, wherever they go.
Yeah.
So we will see.
I would if I could.
Yeah, exactly. Like, as somebody who enjoys gaming, that is my dream. I don't want to get into big PCs because I don't like sitting at my desk. I don't want to hook up a stupid PC to my TV as well. I want something that is more dedicated. Console like, I'm not going to be using it for the internet. I'm just going to be using it to play games. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, if I want to look at some adult content, I'll use my phone.
Fantastic. Thank you for sharing with the classroom.
You're welcome. But that's what I'm saying. Like, this console will have no other use than what it's designed for.
Yeah. As it should be.
I spent, I think,
if they're
3 or
smart
4
with
days.
on how to sell it to the public and what?
If they're smart on how to sell it to the public in a smart way, it might be the number one console. Yeah, absolutely. And that would be marketing it in a way that tells people this is where you can play. Like,
Yeah.
they were actually very smart when they announced the handheld, because they literally said, take your entire library with you, whether you want to play on the sofa, on the plane, wherever. Take your Xbox games, your Steam games, your GOG games, and your Epic games anywhere. Like, Sarah Bond literally said those storefronts in the marketing material. And I know a lot of people are going to be hung up because there are a lot of like casual gamers that probably have bought this handheld thinking that they can install all their entire Xbox catalog natively, which you can't, but you can still play all your entire library on the thing, whether it be streaming or installing. So technically they're not wrong. I don't know how to take J-Ray Nacho.
Oh, he lurks.
Okay.
So he'll throw emojis in the chat because it helps my numbers as an affiliate.
Gotcha. Throw all the emojis you want, buddy. I mean, it's common knowledge on this site that I prefer Xbox, but I prefer Xbox because of what it has offered me in the past as far as like consumer base or consumer friendly practices. Granted, the price hikes were not that consumer friendly. We all can agree on that. Yep. However, anything I have bought digitally, I can access anywhere I want to some degree, which is huge. It's absolutely huge to me. The PlayStation, I had to buy a PS Vita to access the Vita store because I couldn't download the games anywhere else. I had to actually have the hardware to download it. That's a different story.
That just sounds like too much work.
It was a lot of work. It was like $1,000 worth of work to do because I had to buy. I wanted a brand new PS Vita, brand new, never used, unopened. I ordered one from Amazon for $500.
Right.
And I think it retailed at like $250. And this wasn't even like the good one with the OLED screen. It was the Vita
Slim. Why the
Slim.
price hike?
Because they don't make it anymore. And it was one of those Borderlands 2 bundles. So it came with like the Borderlands 2 little card with the code on it. And it was expired for like 10 years.
Oh my God. Okay, so fair enough, but if it's that old, Why is it double?
Because now it's a collector's piece. Now people don't it's double because they don't sell it anymore. Like you can't buy a new one anywhere. So if Amazon had one sitting in their warehouse somewhere, or an affiliate had one lying around, why not upcharge? It's the reason why half of these are going to
Fair.
double in price in the future.
Oh yeah. I mean, okay. Yeah, not that you put it that way.
So I did that with the PS Vita. I still had my PSP Go of all things, so I made sure I got like a bigger memory card for it and loaded that sucker up with anything I could.
Yeah.
Because Xbox has made game preservation for things I own easy.
Yeah.
PlayStation has not. So I stuck with what worked for me. But I'm not going to say that I don't like PlayStation games, because I definitely do. I'm waiting for Ghost of Tsushima to go on sale. God of War Ragnarok, totally getting that when it's on sale. And hopefully playing all of them on Xbox devices in the future. I think it's going to be great.
So why male models? What? Oh, Jay.
He must be talking about me. Thanks, buddy. I am a 20. 20 out of 10. Did I send you that video on Facebook? I don't know.
Maybe. I've been slacking on looking at messages.
Yeah,
today.
you have. Yeah, you have. Maybe it's because you were working or some shit.
I was pretty busy today.
Yeah, J Ray's like, no, I get you with Xbox. And I had PS3s, I had PS2s, I had a PS1 somewhere. Hell, I still have a Sega Genesis somewhere.
I have my N64.
See, I wish Nintendo was. They started to do the right thing with their subscription service, where they offered you like a list of backwards compatible games, which was cool. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Nintendo's gone also off the deep end when it comes to consumer friendliness. I think what always gets Xbox always gets the shit end of the stick. However, both Nintendo and PlayStation has both raised their prices over the last few years as well.
Yeah.
But yet nobody talks bad about them. Makes me upset. Because it just means that people are casuals only looking at one thing because they think their box is better. Let's talk about something else. Shall we? Have you ever played New World?
No.
That Amazon MMO?
No.
Did you even know they had an MMO?
Nope.
Well, I did for a while. And that's where we're jumping into next.
New World.
Oh,
yeah.
J Ray got bad news for you.
Oh, no.
This is from Forbes, and it was published October 28th by David.
And I'm so sad they
Jesus
killed
Christ.
it. Yeah.
Amazon Games ends support for MMO New World following mass layoffs. The never-ending carousel of game industry layoffs continues since, once again, as Amazon announced it's cutting more than 14,000 jobs across the entire company, with specific reductions happening at Amazon Games and its in-house MMO New World. As part of a general shift in strategy, the company seems to be pivoting entirely away from its heavy focus on live service MMO games over the last several years towards a more casual, family-focused angle led by its revamped Amazon Luna Cloud program, in addition to focusing more on AI technologies. Let's stop for a second.
Yeah, Jason, there's a chance, and I mean a slim chance, that a company will buy it to save it.
We will see. Very slim. There's only about 14,000 players that are actively playing it right now, from what I've gleamed over some other articles, which is not a lot. And for them to go towards a more family-friendly like platform with Amazon Luna, I could have swore Luna failed. Because Amazon came out with their own... Oh, no, it was Stadia. Maybe it was Stadia. anyways, I don't know anybody that uses the Amazon Luna Cloud platform. I don't.
This is news to me, so
Yeah. So I don't think going in with this idea is a good idea. They should just get out of the game industry entirely because they wanted to try and revolutionize the game industry and they fell flat on their face. Let's go back. Oh, I did it again. This doesn't bode well for New World Tyrnum, the latest version of its homegrown MMO IP that hit consoles and relaunched on PC just a year ago. It remains to be seen what will happen with the in-development Lord of the Rings MMO and what the future holds for Amazon published titles such as Lost Ark and the English version of Throne and Liberty. I did not know they made Throne and Liberty. I thought they made Lost Ark. As of today, no new content updates are planned. The most recent Season 10 and Nighthaven updates from October 2025 will be the final releases, and servers are intended to remain active only through 2026, but not beyond. It does not seem like Amazon plans to offer refunds in any way, and on the contrary, will continue to sell the game and offer microtransactions. Presumably, it's over for New World. Here is a full statement from the game's update page. As New World recognizes its 4th anniversary since launching on PC, we reflect on an incredible journey shaped by our dedicated player community. Your feedback and passion have been instrumental in evolving Aeternum into the world it is today, and our team is deeply grateful for this shared adventure. After 4 years of steady content updates and a major new console release, we've reached a point where it no longer sustainable to continue supporting the game with new content updates. The recently launched Season 10 and Nighthaven update will serve as the final content release for New World on PC and consoles. It is only after much consideration that we've reached the decision to thank you, the New World community, for your support over the years. We have made the Nighthaven release available to you for free. To ensure all New World players can experience this content, we also made Rise of the Angry Earth free for all players. Now, that's definitely...
yeah, Jay's like, yeah, jerk me along article. Well, they got me in my money.
Here's the thing, J Ray. I also paid like the $100 when it hit Xbox to play it. Because I was like, oh, premium edition. Get the content, cool, whatever. I think I only played like... Actually, let me boot up my Xbox and see how long I played. I don't think I played very long. Because here's the thing about me and MMOs. It's hard for me to get into them, for one. Skull and Bones, absolute anomaly to me. Love it just because of the grind. I like the pirate ships. I like the ship combat. That's what hooked me.
Oh. Yeah, Bug said another wasted potential game, just like Anthem. Dude.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still so sad about Anthem.
I would have much rather went back to play Anthem. In fact,
preach.
I still have it installed.
That was one that like I kept looking at on my old Xbox, and I'm like, it was almost like deleting a family member that passed phone number.
I have it on a 12 terabyte tower because it was released last gen. I think I passed.
But it's like one of those that's like I can't get myself to delete it, even though it's sitting there.
It should be. It should be.
It was so fun being Iron Man with friends. But now there's Mecha Break.
I'm not looking at my full library. That's why.
Wow.
Well, I was looking at what I had installed, and I don't have Aeternum installed because I don't need to. Because that's the thing. Like it's a current gen game. Like I'd have to have it installed on my Series X, and it was just taking up space, and I don't need it.
Yeah.
A couple of these I need to get rid of actually. Oh boy. Just bear with me. I'm going through how many 500 plus games.
Crazy. New World had me in my feels when they announced this shit because I was really into the trade part, is what Jay said.
I think I could have probably gotten into that. I like crafting. When I played ESO, I was the guild's blacksmith. That was my shit. I just fucking like went out, got materials, and did shit with it. I played. Let's see. I played 4 hours and 18 minutes of it.
And you spent how much money?
Too much.
Definitely not your money's worth.
No, this game definitely didn't earn my money's worth. But here's the thing. The combat was nice. I just couldn't get into it. For a game like this, I want a single player experience. I want Fable. I want what? Let me think of another one. Kingdom of Amalur: The Reckoning. I want Overlord. I want those experiences.
I was making and selling potions like Pablo on 8th Street.
That's funny. Like the Outer Worlds 2. Let's see how I put 6 hours and 51 minutes into Outer Worlds 2 in one day. Like I put 4 hours into a game over a course of a week. It just didn't catch my interest.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's a bad game because I like the concept of it. I just don't do MMOs.
How are you on Outer Worlds 2?
Outer Worlds 2. Okay. So review in progress. I'm still playing it. I don't like to review games unless I've beaten them. It's just me. It's the tism in me. I like to make sure I have the full experience to talk about. However, I am really liking the Outer Worlds 2. And that is probably because I really enjoyed the first one. The first one was absolutely fun. And I just recently went back to start playing the first one again on my Ally X. My Xbox Ally X. Here's the thing. I booted both up on the system. It runs phenomenal. That fucking fly. I swear to God I will get you. I just see him in the corner of my eye. That's why I'm getting mad. The second one runs phenomenally well on the handheld, but that's because Xbox and Obsidian worked, I believe, together to try and I would destroy the light with a fly gun. Just saying.
After all your years in the core,
light hit the fly and just destroy the light too. It runs phenomenally well. The Outer Worlds 2, I feel like they went and optimized it specifically to be able to be played on this handheld. A lot of games on the Xbox app right now are going back to be looked at and optimized for the handheld, which is a fantastic thing. However, the Outer Worlds Spacer's Choice Edition, which was the upgraded version of it, does not run the best. I have to fiddle around with the settings, turn on FSR, turn off FSR, see what works. And it runs pretty well. I got it to run smoothly. But it's just one of those things where I'm like, this isn't what I would want to play. And I love the game. Let me see how many hours I put into the first one. Because I have the original version here. I have 4 days, 3 hours, and 17 minutes into it.
Sleep said, loved Outer Worlds 1, love the Obsidian humor and the colors and just the wild story. Haven't played 2 yet, but definitely have had my eye on it.
Oh, yes. I wonder, does this have the Spacer's Choice Edition as well? Like, is this including the Spacer's Choice? It is.
I fucked up.
So I've put 4 days into the first one. I played it back to back twice. I beat it first originally when it relaunched, and then I beat it again with all the DLC. The Outer Worlds 2, very much the same, a lot bigger, a lot more broader. They went through and added narrative choices that are going to affect the gameplay because Obsidian, I think we talked about this one of the episodes ago, how
One of the episodes.
maybe last episode or the episode before last, I can't remember.
I don't know.
Obsidian went back and took what they learned from Fallout New Vegas, because that's what people wanted, was the narrative choices, and implemented that kind of style choice in this game. So the Outer Worlds 2 is exceptionally bigger, taking on what they thought or learned from the first one and the previous games
last week,
and came back. So it can't have been last week, because I was playing Outer Worlds 2 last week.
Jay wants to know which fraction you chose.
Which time? In which game?
Which time? Which game?
I'm only on the first planet. I'm only 6 hours in on the Outer Worlds 2, so I haven't chose anything yet. I just know that some bitch betrayed me, and I'm out to kill her.
Outer Worlds 2.
Whoever's gonna let me kill her, they've got my vote. So we'll see. The Outer Worlds 1, I played as kind of like the stereotypical good guy trying to fight for the people the first time around. The second time around, I turned Phineas in a heartbeat, and I didn't take any companions with me. I just turned into a gunslinger.
So you can pretty much play this like Fable.
Kind of. It's a first-person shooter.
Sleep said that bitch.
Exactly. But they have a morality system. I want to say a morality system, but it's worth the playthrough. If you have Game Pass, jump into it, play it, see if you like it. I bought the premium edition, and they offer you. Let me see if I can find this, because the game mocks you for owning the premium edition.
Jay says that. See you next Tuesday. You tell him. I see you typing over there.
I am. Because they offer things in the game called flaws. And it's whenever you do something that warrants like the flaw. Consumerism flaw. That's what it's called. Aha, here it is. This is not what I want, you bastard. I hate you. There we go. I did it.
But hit the right button.
Oh.
All right, so this is a flaw. The Earth Directorate found a flaw in you. Consumerism. You're the reason our marketing works. Promotions and sales have riddled your brain, and you're more interested in buying the next big thing than financial planning. Warning. Once selected, flaws cannot be removed. Effects. minus 15% vendor prices. Minus 10% sale value at vendors. That is a flaw you get for buying the premium edition of the game. Only because you get the premium edition of the game.
Wow.
And I am that guy. That I am that guy. I did it. I bought it. It's for me.
Sleep said, yeah, 100% without the morality side. You can literally tell Phineas, no worries, bro. I ain't no fed 5 minutes in, and go to first place and be like, there he is, officer.
I did that. It was so fun. And then you just like have to play it that way. And then you side with like the other the corporations. It was hilarious. I absolutely loved it. I have another one. When you sign into the game, you see like the Moon Man, the main character, and you look to see, and he like says something every time. And I'm wearing, you get a special edition armor, and it's basically the Moon Man.
What's up, Jabby?
And it says, I can tell that by your helmet you sprung for the premium edition. Let me check how much I made from licensing my likeness for that promotion. Oh, right. I got nothing.
Oh, jeez.
Like,
that perk is me when I buy Funko Pops.
For literally any of that right there is reason why I will pre-order Obsidian games.
Yeah.
Because, yes, they're in on it too. But they're offering you something unique that these other companies really do not. And
I feel like it's kind of like a good little sprinkle of spice.
Yeah, I mean, the whole consensus is we need to stop pre-ordering games, and I'm with you.
They always think outside the box.
I'm absolutely with you guys. Like, I don't like pre-ordering games any more than you guys, but I have this innate need to own something I'm excited for, such as Pacific Drive, which has been a PlayStation exclusive for a while, and it was on Steam, and I've been looking to get it for my ROG Xbox Ally, and it shadow dropped this week on Xbox, so I bought the hell out of that.
You would never.
Oh, I would. I bought Painkiller as well, which is a remake of a classic.
Jay said it's a good game.
Pacific Drive, I'm excited to play it. Just whether or not I get time to is a completely different story.
Yeah.
I also bought Vampire the Masquerade 2 Bloodlines. I bought the premium edition for that. It has not got good reviews.
So bad. No.
However, I am very excited to play as a vampire. That's all I care about.
I know. That's like I was looking at that a year ago now. But now you say that.
Listen,
I'll wait until you play it.
I was going to say everybody thinks they're a critic now, so unless you find somebody you trust to tell you what they think of it, just be warned.
See, that's the thing is especially between you and Greg, based off of your guys' opinion on a game is if I'll buy it. Because y'all know how I play and know how shitty I play.
I also know that. Greg was here. You missed him.
I know. You had to go put the baby to bed.
And you remember how everybody was like, oh, people only spend money on 2 or 3 games a year. I spent that in a week. So
I know.
I am so happy I have a job that allows me to afford these things. When I review my products, just as a heads up for anybody, I bought all my products. If I'm reviewing it, I put money into this. I have an invested interest to tell you what I think about it, versus somebody giving me a product and saying, hey, say nice things about us.
You're also a little autistic, but it's okay. Just a little.
Just a little. My obsession game right now is Jurassic World Evolution 3. I have baby dinosaurs. They're so cool.
Baby dinosaur.
Yeah, they can mate now. You have male and female dimorphism. It's so cool.
Hold up. Since we're on the side topic here. So we had to put up a sign for work yesterday because our power went out in this 6,000 people lost power in this area, where I work in this city. So we had to put up a sign sorry for the inconvenience, and I'm I wrote down, I don't even know what I wrote down, not inconvenience. I wrote it down and I looked at it and I was like, that's not how you spell that word. You'd never guess that I read. And my coworker made a comment and I was like, well, then again, one of my really good friends can't pronounce super mundane words, but he can tell you all the kinds of dinosaurs out there.
That's me. And to respond to J Ray, who asked how was that? I have played every single Jurassic World Evolution game. Every single one. I have days in them. Let me just bring up. I have my own games here. Let me go through and tell you how many hours I put into each.
Okay, so Sleep said, I've been so conflicted on my feelings as someone who grew up with the original. On one hand, I'm happy it came out, and at least did average. However, it feels like something far separated from the original game in the series, so it doesn't feel like they share the same identity, but again, just happy it at least made it out of the trenches and did all right.
It shares the universe. The games have canonically gone their own route since Jurassic World 1. In Jurassic World 1, I have 10 days, 12 hours, and 57 minutes into the game. Don't shut your mouth. You know I'm more than that in Starfield alone.
That's different.
And Jurassic World Evolution 2, I have 16 days, 5 hours, and 53 minutes.
Oh, not the bloodline.
Oh, no.
Oh, Starfield.
And so far, in...
My bad for not clarifying.
Jurassic World Evolution 3 so far, I have 1 day, 6 hours, and 44 minutes, and it's only been out a few days. It came out the 26th.
It's been out for 4 days.
4 days. I already have an hour and 6 hours in it. A day and 6 hours. Here's the reason why, though. Remember when I was telling you about Xbox Play Anywhere? This is an Xbox Play Anywhere title. So I've not only been playing it downstairs in my man cave, but when I am done and I want to leave this room to go do something else around the house, I load it up on my Xbox ROG Ally, and I continue the same save I've been playing somewhere else in the house. So I'm progressively making my way through the campaign, and being able to go between rooms, or just, I was playing it at work the other night.
You would never play anything at work.
Completely playing it at work. My buddies are like, you are autism overload right now because you have trains outside, you're playing a dinosaur game on a video game console. I'm like, absolutely.
Yes.
I was like, the only thing that would make it better is if I brought a Lego set.
Just sit there in a Mandalorian helmet, just playing.
Oh, I got one over there somewhere.
I know you do, but like actually have it on and like.
Maybe they would actually leave me alone.
They're like, he's in his zone over here. We need to go do something.
Well, anytime I actually actively get into doing something, like they'll be like, "Oh, you got to go out there and move a train." I'm like, I just loaded into my map. Give me like 5 minutes to do what I want and get it out of my mind.
Oh, jeez. It's too funny.
Oh, boy. So, yeah, I'm excited to dive into this, especially since the others have all their DLC released.
That's what she said.
The Jurassic World Evolution 3 took what made the first two good and improved upon it. Each one has been a step up in the series, and I am absolutely loving this one. This one adds more creativity into it. You can design your own buildings. Kind of like The Sims. Gonna design my own hatcheries and terror forts later.
Terror fort.
But the Xbox Play Anywhere, out of 493 games I own.
Oh no. I can't do anything now.
Why?
Oh.
What'd you do?
So I put Tiger Balm on my hands and my knee. And I just put my finger in my eye.
Out of 493 games that I own on Xbox, 78 of them are Play Anywhere. And that's up from 70 here at the beginning of the month.
Oh, so before it was only 8.
No. Before it was only 70. They added 8. There has been games that have been adding Xbox Play Anywhere into their library.
I did that once, but it wasn't my eye.
So that's what I'm talking about. Like being able to play my library anywhere is important to me as a gamer.
If I had a place to play anywhere, I definitely see myself investing, but I don't. Like, this is the only time I play anything is when I have the time and the energy to sit down.
Oh, like when you're at home.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that. I am very like, I am an exception to the rule. And I understand, which is why I like to pay attention to the industry and be able to bring you guys news stories. I don't know how many of you guys are actually ingrained in the industry like I am when it comes to like paying attention and being hyper focused on it. Like, this is my autistic specialty. And this is why I like finding stories like what we talked about and being like, hey, this is the news I've been finding. What do you guys think? This is why I like having you on the show, because you absolutely know nothing, and it's great to talk to you.
I know absolutely nothing. Every week I learn something new.
You're like, oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that is dope. They have an Outer Worlds 2 dynamic background. Changing that right now.
Wait, what?
Dynamic background. Do you know the backgrounds that move? Okay.
I knew something that you didn't know about.
No, I knew about the dynamic backgrounds. I had for a while it was Starfields, and then I had Oblivions, and now I have Moon Man from Outer Worlds 2. Sorry, girl. You cannot tell me.
I got excited.
Okay.
God, the amount of times I like go to my child and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just found out this thing, and she's just like, okay.
Tell you what,
like,
I will.
No, it's been done. The damage is done.
I will let you tell me something that you think I didn't know before we go off air.
Well, I don't know anything right now. Other than useless. I'm disappointed.
Absolutely useless. And
that's like me saying I would love a bouquet of flowers, and then like 2 hours later you show up with a bouquet of flowers. Like, I don't want it because I just asked for it. I just want you to get them.
A few hours ain't happening. It's going to take me at least 6 by train. So
you can ship them to my work. I will find something within the next week.
Okay. I will let you try, and I'll be reading the encyclopedia just as my autism is gonna make me do. Just to be like, did you know the thought that you just had? All right, ladies and gents. At least we had a good episode.
I know, but now I'm sad.
Oh, you poor girl.
I thought I had something.
At least we've had 6 people last this long. I'm surprised.
I love you guys.
I mean, they're all on your channel, so I'm not really that surprised.
But it's okay. Friends are friends.
Well, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it is game over for us. Thank you for coming out. If you like our content, please like and subscribe anywhere you can find us. Over on my YouTube channel, I've been doing SimCity 2013. The SimCity from 2013. I've been doing a playthrough series on that, and it's releasing twice a week now. So I already have a few lined up to release in the next month. But if you'd like to get notified about stuff like that, please go check out my YouTube channel. It's the same name, Giga Gamer Dad. I was trying to think of what else I have working. I'm planning on doing the Xbox ROG Ally review at some point. I did an unboxing. I did a review for my Steam Deck OLED. Let me know what kind of content you guys want to see, because that's definitely important for me. Panda, where can they find you?
Instagram, Twitter, Xbox, Discord, obviously Twitch. You can find me on YouTube, but I don't do anything. I'm not like you. I'm not all high-techy. You can work on these nuts.
I don't know, Goff. I'm catching up to you in gamer score. You better watch your back. I have a handheld now. I had planned all my backlog.
Oh, jeez.
It's right, Goff. One night a week, I have your girl.
Hey.
All right, gents. Once again, thanks for coming out. Look forward to seeing you guys next week. Ciao.
Bye.